What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 62. We are, just getting my notes ready. I mean, we're here. We're pretty much, the wild part is the main villain, or, the climax of the entire story is still yet to be handled, and we only have 3 episodes after this, so I honestly can't imagine that, um, the father stays alive past this episode, because then it's like if we drag it into the next episode, it has to be half of it, and then half of it kind of has to be resolved. Who's still alive at the end of all that, or still is maybe themselves, and then you've got to cram everybody's story arc completion into the last episode, and that just seems like a lot. So, just for storytelling purposes, I feel like he's going to be defeated or die, or we're going to break his flask, or whatever it might be in this episode. Does everybody come out alive at the end of that? I'm not sure. We'll see. And then who is able to get things like, I don't know if Hohenheim is even going to stay alive, if both of them can survive at the same time. Like one can survive without the other. Do Ed and Al get their bodies back? Does Izumi get what she wants back? Does Mustang end up leading the country? It's pretty much all that type of stuff, but let's go ahead and get into it. Again, episode's over here, so I'm going to be looking this way, but episode 62 titled A Fierce Counterattack, pressing play right now. And we had like the Avengers pretty much assembling last episode. Everyone was going to chase his ass down. Oh yeah, and he started to make a new Philosopher's Stone that's about the size of a grain of rice right now. So my understanding is all the souls they took, he's still able to kind of be God and have those God powers, but oh wow, he was about to have more, and he stopped him. And they released it. They took the souls out, so now he can't really, use the power to its full extent. And there's everybody else. We're in. Those guys are getting out. What? You gonna produce like little foot soldiers? Oh my god. Now, are those? Does he need those? Would it be better to have those on you? Isn't that the original? Yeah. Her baby? Stop it. Stop it! Or a baby in general? He's over here showing people like their worst fears. Or what they've longed for. Just the raw, like, power. Like, what is he even producing? The fat frog man and the two women. He just devastated the city. Just ripped it in half. He said, the fat frog and the two women get off. He's not wrong. Well, suit yourself. But he did warn you. Why does it look like I have... Episode is so bright. Huh. I feel that I'm able to see the episode so clearly. Now that I have it full screen, I can actually see it on my OBS with it that faded. He needs her eyesight. Oh God. Alright, Alex, what you got for us? Alright, well, the Avengers are assembled. Let's see what they can do. Damn you for Bradley. Captain Buccaneer. I thought she was gonna cry there for a second. Yeah, are we like almost half? Bruh, we're about halfway. I can't believe May is still like standing through all this. Her little ass has been getting punted around. Oh, he's back. Now, wasn't there alchemy like given a boost? Can he just redo that, or is there something specific in the father's alchemy that's preventing him from using it? Because I thought they like upped, they gave everybody's alchemy like a boost, removing what was down there, or is that still in play? Well, Alphonse is going to be of no help. Oh god, what happened to him? Holy shit. He straight up, like, diverted it. Oh fuck. If he eliminates Hohenheim out of the way, there's no way they win. If Hohenheim actually dies, our group's dead. So Hohenheim might not have to give the final blow, but I was about to say that's not really going to happen. Ed's Eds Soul is going to be available at all time. They're targeting the man with the long blonde hair. They said make sure not to shoot Fullmetal by mistake. I'm surprised that bullet put his ass down. It did just bounce off his head. So Colonel Mustang is going to come up there and just fucking flame on. Uh-oh, we got the machine gun. They just got to buy time for like actual people with some power to get up there. Flame on. Luckily, Hawkeye would be like the perfect team up because I don't know if anybody could just say, 5 o'clock, use all your fire, go, do it. She has to be with him or he's just going to be spitting out flames in random directions. Oh gosh. That would kind of make a dope thing, like she's his eyes. Even if he becomes Führer and rules the country. Okay. Now where did he get that regular alchemy from with the hand signals? Is that what we saw at the end of last episode, allowing the alchemists to be able to use their kind of full potential? Because we've never seen him use anything but flame. I feel like I'm watching Madara against the five great nations. Like they're just spitting out everything, and he's just nothing. No, because you're always greedy. You're never going to be able to fill that. Okay, I was about to say, tell me she didn't create a dome and he's going to spit that flame inside. Nothing. So Hohenheim, you got any inside info? Because we're going to need it. And he hasn't even... He's just been playing defense. Nope. He won't absorb him. Not with Ling still in play. Not successfully, at least, I don't think. Anybody? Chop off the arm. Just chop it off. Oh, shit. Playing tug of war for the power here. He can still create alchemy without having to do anything, even though he has his little barrier down. It's pretty clean. You gonna get this hand out of your head or what? Almighty push. Oh, God. How are y'all getting through that barrier? Oh. He's starting to feel it like Nagato dying. He just can't. Yeah, he can't keep this up. He can't keep up that amount of power in everything without more souls. He can't contain it. Yeah. I was about to say, and I don't even think it's a matter of like will or power. Like, no, I will keep this power under control. I think it's the lack of souls. I feel like no matter how hard he tries to keep that, could he just be like, no, just by my own will, I will keep this power or not? He's not going to absorb Ed. He, he can't. He can't move. And he can't create alchemy. Oh, fuck. Al's dead. I knew it. He's not making it to the end of the story. Yeah. I called this about 20, 30 episodes ago. Yeah. He can sacrifice himself to save Ed, just like Ed sacrificed parts of his body to, at least save his soul. Yeah. He's dead. So how do you get any part of him back now? I don't think he comes back, correct? Like he's dead, the body and the soul. are both on the other side. There's no just bringing people back from the. I mean, human transmutation. We're not just bringing people back. Think he's really dead. I feel like of all the characters, Al was the easy choice, though. Just because you don't have that. Yeah, he's gone. He gave him back his real arm. Yo, pulling out that steel rod is like. Yo, if anybody wants to help here. If y'all want to, nobody gonna shoot or produce anything? Is just all on Ed? Alright, fuck it. Flames? Anything? Greed? You gonna get in there? Wow, no one is getting in there. It's just him. Alright. I thought they were all spamming, but it has to be Ed, though, for story purposes, I guess. But I do feel like Al was the easy choice just because. What the Wow! How is he not defeated in that episode? We got 2 episodes left and the main villain is still on the board. The man is still on the field. Wow. Well, I guess it's kind of going to be like I said at the beginning. I feel like maybe half of the episode of 63 will be used to, finally defeat him and wrap him up. And then the other half will be kind of like rebuilding. What do we do next? And the last one will kind of be, everyone's send off. Maybe Mustang and Hawkeye rule together and get married and all that kind of stuff. Maybe he never gets his eyes back. I am curious though, like, is it going to be like a happy-go-lucky, like, here, Mustang, you get your eyes back. Azumi, here, go make kids. Al, you actually get to be brought back from the dead body and soul. Or is there going to be... I don't... I'm interested how it plays out because we saw there that... What was it? Ed's Soul? Or part of Ed's Soul? Talking to Alphonse's body and soul that... And Al was like, yeah, I'm positive he'll come back for me. Can he? We have not. We've got 2 episodes left, and we've yet to see a successful human transmutation. So I don't even know if that's possible. I mean, it's great that Al feels confident, but I don't know if it's actually possible. I do feel like Al. I guess for main reason, if it was between Ed and Al, Ed being the main character, so you figure Ed's not gonna die. But just because Al, like, we never get that like face connection with Al. It's always been like this big suit of armor. He's big, he's strong. Every time we see him get blown to pieces or his head's over here and his legs over here, he always comes back together. But you're not getting that like face. We don't get emotion, like facial expressions and emotions, and seeing Al physically change and grow. We hear it in his voice, but I feel like that'd be the easiest to kind of like kill and not feel that like gut wrenchingness. But I am curious if there's still a card left to be played by the father. If there's some, big sonic boom he can let out, one big detonation, art is an explosion type shit, or anything that he'll just do to kind of like maybe pull a Frieza, like, well, if I can't rule the world, nobody gets to rule the world. And he tries to like blow it up or explode it or whatever, because I feel like there has to be some kind of final card up his sleeve, because if there wasn't, you could have just killed him right there. Could have killed him right before this episode ended if there wasn't anything for him still to do. If he's just going to get punched and Ed's just going to like outclass him in every single way, hand to hand, alchemy, all that, and he's just going to die without putting up any kind of fight, then you could have just killed him off right there. So I'm curious to see what he still might have to offer. And we'll kind of see how it plays out and go from there. So currently right now, Al is dead. Spirit and body. Everybody else is still okay at the moment. We'll just have to wait to kind of see how it plays out. But this time next week, that'll be it for Fullmetal. And then for Patreon at least, and then YouTube, you guys will still be getting Fullmetal. But what I'll do is like the same thing we did for Avatar. I'll take a week off, and then we will start Mob Psycho. But for YouTube, you guys won't see like a week off, because you guys have like 8 episodes behind to make up. But for everybody else, Patreon, what we'll start doing is YouTube, you guys will start seeing 2 Avatar episodes a week once I finish this. So it'll be 2 Avatar, we'll do Hunter x Hunter. We'll get the Mob Psycho going. We're going to be streaming hopefully by this upcoming Monday, which will be like the 25th or something like that. We'll just play around with it and go from there. But I appreciate it, guys. We got 2 episodes left of Fullmetal, and the main villain is still alive. We've got 2 episodes to defeat him, wrap it up, and give everybody their happy ending. Yeah. I'm interested to see what happens, but I appreciate it. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,